Everyone, my name is Troy, and today we're going to be reviewing a Transformer, but it's built out of something rather unexpected. People have done it before, but this is my first take on it, and I'm actually proud of what came out this time. So today, what we're going to be reviewing is Switchblade, and I am proud to say that this is the best helicopter and the best Lego Technic Transformer that I've made ever and ever and ever. Now, despite being a helicopter, he is kind of unproportioned. I think the body is a little too long. I think this tail thing is a little too small. I think the rotor is up a little too close, but I would change that, but it is for the greater good of the Transformer. It does have a bit of parts forming, but it's not that bad, and most of the parts forming helps it transform. Yes, that is correct. You heard me right. He does come with a couple of weapons which are stored inside. And we'll show that off in robot mode, not vehicle mode. But for comparison, here he is with, deluxe skids again, so you can see scale-wise, he's actually longer than Generation skids. For another comparison, here he is with Dark of the Moon Voyager Ironhide. So you can see he's about as long as Voyager Ironhide. So you can see. And yeah, for a Lego Transformer, here he is with U-Haul. So you can see there. And I don't have any Technic creations other than this, so I think I'm going to stick with this guy and have him together for quite a while until I come up with something else, and this guy's in the scrapyard. As you can see, I used this 2017 piece from the 2017 Technic sets. I have two of them. One of them I didn't like, and that was the telehandler. I just got tired of it. I mean, several pieces are from that, but sets get old. The other one that I have, if I take out my lucky flashlight, it's this one and this one. This one I kind of regret getting because this one was $100. And that was my own money, so dadgummit. But at the same time, I'm happy I got that one, and it does have the same thing with this piece. I'm not sure exactly where it is. It's underneath the truck, so yeah, I can't fit it in here. So yeah, if you get it, there you go. It's a nice thing. The only reason I regret getting it is because it costs a lot of money. So for transformation, like I said, it does have a bit of parts forming, but parts forming helps it transform. So what you want to do is you want to take the windshield, just kind of straighten it out here, like that. And you want to open the cockpit, and then kind of can't see what I'm doing here. It is a big transformer. You want to take this piece and just swing it all the way around that before bringing the nose cone all the way down. Now you can take the actual the actual cockpit, and just put it on there for right now. And now we've started. Now what you want to do is you want to take the rotor and just pull it out. As you can see, I kind of have it pushed in, but not pushed in all the way. You just want to extend it all the way like that. And that is kind of cheating for Lego, but, people do it all the time. You want to take the blades of the helicopter and just take them off, And this is a little bit of the parts forming. The other part that removes is this part and this part, but that's weapon storage, and this becomes a weapon, so this is definitely parts forming, and taking the blades off and putting them somewhere else is parts forming, but we're going to use these as tools in the meantime. But for right now, we'll get the arms done. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, I have a bad case of drainage right now. So what you want to do is you want to take the head and just bring it all the way back. And this is why you extend this piece, because it kind of locks in this piece, which it's basically already locked in, but there you go. And you can take the head and rotate it like that. And this guy's getting actually kind of tall, so I'll do my thing of extending the camera. Okay, let's get finished with this. So yeah, let's get started with the arms. The arms are kind of complicated. So you want to split them, which can be a little bit of a job to do, but you should end up with this. And you want to take all of this, bring it back like that, and you want this hole this tab right here to go into this hole right here, like that. And if you were wondering, this piece actually is the seat. This piece, that's the cockpit seat, if you were wondering, so that's why I had it there. So yeah, now you can take this piece and just bring it in like that. And you have an arm all done. Actually, flip out the hand. Nice little hand there. And now you can do the same thing on the other side. You can, if you want to, get it out of the way and take this piece off, which will be handy. But you can transform it with that on. So do the same thing on the other side. Of course, tab this in. And the blades also work for transforming it back into helicopter mode. And flip this piece in. You can leave it out if you want to, and that looks perfectly fine, but I like to cover this gap. Make it look like he kind of has a really complete and nice looking backpack. I mean, it is kind of unfortunate that you have a backpack, but there you go. You want to rotate this around, these pieces around, like that. And now you want to bring the arms back so they're out of the way. And now you want to start working. I'll just do my thing of flipping the camera down. You want to start taking this piece out. Now, this also can be a chore. So you want to push this almost all the way out. So it looks like that. But you want to do the same thing on the other side, but like this. And before you know it, you'll end up splitting this apart, and then you can straighten this out. Do the same thing on the other side, like that. And I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but that's okay. I always do something wrong. Now you want to take these pieces and just flip them out, like that. And you can rotate them around for right now. And now you want to take all of this, and you can actually rotate these out of the way for right now. And you want to take this, bring it up, and rotate it around so it ends up like this, completing the waist, basically. Now you want to finish the legs and rotate this around, fold the foot out like that, and you can bring that out to the side like that. Then you want to take this piece and bring it up like that, and you have a leg all done. And second verse, much like the first, just do the same jiggity jockety process that you did on the other leg. Seems simple enough. It's not. There you go. You flip this up, and he's almost done. He's literally almost done. The last thing you want to do is you want to take his blades and bring them up, and this will push the legs out, which gives him a little bit of kibble, but I kind of like it. So yeah, there you go. And that completes the back of him. Another thing you can do is you can trade these out for ones that have this pin thing rotated out, and you can have them sticking out like swords, but I tried that, and one, I don't have those in black, I only have them in white, so that wouldn't make sense for the cockpit, and I just thought this would look a little bit better. So there you go. You have, wow, he actually stands. I didn't know that would work. Here we have, what did I call this guy? Switchblade. I think that's what I called him. So here we have Switchblade in his robot mode, and he looks dope. He really looks cool, and I think he transformed really, really well. He does have a bit of interesting chest syndrome. But other than that, fix that up. Other than that, he turned out really, really well. He does have quite a bit of articulation. His arms are a little bit big, but, you know, they're not that bad at all. I do like how the head turned out. Originally, what I was going to do is just take this and minus this dot and put kind of like a tile on here and just be done with it. And though I kind of look like how that looks, it did not look good in my eyes when I did it originally, so that's when I came up with this design. Yeah, and it ended up looking fairly decent. Like I said, he does have weapons, but we'll do that in a second. Let's get down to articulation. I don't know why I said transformation. Head articulation, you can rotate it around due to transformation. He does have shoulder shrugs, kind of. They can move forward and back. Does have full 360 arms. Do have to kind of use that shoulder thingy for it. And his hands can do a full 360 due to transformation. His legs, getting his arms out of the way, can go out about that far. They can go forward that far. They can't go backward at all. And the feet they do have some ankle tilt, so you can have him in the splits if you wanted to. So, there he is, doing some yoga for a change. That's actually the first time I've actually tried to do that with a Transformer, but, you know, I just wanted to try and, if I could, show it off. So getting him back into a stance. He does have his pistol. You can just plug in right there and bam, he's got a pistol. But he also does have a saw. And, you know, I kind of like the saw, but I also kind of like the gun aspect. You can do both if you want. Have a death machine there going on. However, the gun kind of stops the rotation of that, but you can rotate it back like that. And, you know, you got a weapon. And, you know, he doesn't look too bad. He doesn't look bad at all. That kind of does warp his balance a little bit. When I mean a little bit, I mean a lot, but, you know, there you go. Kind of is in the dark there. But for comparison, here he is with Deluxe Dark of the Moon Ratchet. So you can see he's about deluxe size in Transformers. And here he is with Dark of the Moon Voyager Shockwave. So you can see he's pretty much deluxe sized. And yeah, so I'm actually really happy on how he came out. I think I'm actually going to have him in vehicle mode most of his days. But all in all, I think he turned out to be a nice Transformer, considering it is my first Transformer being a Technic set. It's not really a set, but I do have some credit to give. It's the guy that gave me the idea of this, and I'm not sure who he is, but he makes Lego Transformers out of Technic parts. And I actually tried to make his Transformer, and he uses a lot of advanced parts that I don't have. So what I did is I ended up building my own helicopter. It was a helicopter. It was Autobot Evac from Cyberverse or something like that. It wasn't based on the ride from Disney parks or anything like that, but you know, I think it was in Orlando. It is in Orlando or something like that. But yeah, this guy turned out really well, and if you guys request instructions, I will be glad to do it. It will be fairly simple to build this guy. So yeah. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section down below. And if you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comment section down below. And that's pretty much it for this review. So this is Troy signing out.